Feel at home. Spoke too soon. Take your time. Take your time. And just a reminder, I don't really care, but it helps the stream if you guys hit the like button, maybe tweet it out. Just getting everything set up here. Hey man, give me some topics. How about that? While we wait in the chat, if you guys could throw some topics my way.
Pause.
That'd be great.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Also, be sure to go just to help the stream out, guys. Let's just go like and retweet this. What else we got going on? What else I need to do? I'm trying to go live on Kick, but it's not connecting. What's up, chat? I see y'all. What up, Eric? What up, the big fella?
Pause.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Zen, CB Zen. My time in jail, incarcerated. It's really tough times.
Really, nigga?
What up, Kariga, Tony, Hoodie? Shout out to all the members still being members, man. Maybe somebody will give away some memberships. I've seen they be doing it on Crypto Bro channel, giving away members. I can't wink. Everything good though? Yeah, I think I like the idea of me streaming and then disappearing for a while and then coming back and just talking about all this stuff because people asking about P-Dye, CB Zen. What up, Hoodie? You bringing the gaming back? Hey, MW3 might pull me in. It might pull me back. I'm always excited for the new one. Up 10 months. Appreciate that, Willis. Shaka vibes with the 10 Shaka vibes. With the 10, hey, snatch him up. Appreciate it, bro. All right, let's get into it, man. So, first things first. $25 footballs. 25 chances to win. Only 2 more days. I was trying to think of something. Y'all can't hear me. Hey, man. Trying to think shit. I probably will do some more. I was thinking about doing the photo shoot today live. For the balls.
Pause.
You know, I really didn't think through like doing balls, bro. I really didn't think that through. It's like, man, you're gonna be saying balls a lot. What up, Rick? Think billions. Armin. What up, Mackenzie? Let me catch up. I had to stop, bro. You talking too much DXN, CBZN, and I don't rock with that stuff too tough. I feel you, man. You like Hex and Pulse Chain? You know what's crazy about that, man? When Hex and all that stuff was first out, it was just like Zen. It was a very small group of people talking about it. Diehards. And everybody else was like, bro, this is stupid. Or a scam. I don't see how you can't. I mean, I guess if you're a degen type of trader and want to, you know, catch pumps, then yeah, Zen's not for you. But if you like consistently making money, excuse me, not money, more of the native coin, Zen's a pretty good one. But if you like trying to chase a pump, and you know, happens sometimes, but the fun in Zen is like the mining aspect of it. But I feel you, man. If somebody's talking about something over and over that I don't like, I probably ain't gonna fuck with it. It happens all the time, actually, where I'm like subscribe to people and they start talking about something like, or they don't talk about what I like them talking about. I know exactly how it is, but as the creator or the content creator, it's kind of hard for me to talk about stuff I don't care about. So, and I mean, I can't talk about, yeah. Thanks for recommending CBD buds. It's really good. Speaking of. Get you high, but not too high. Bring back crypto weather. Damn trade photo shoot for your balls. Yeah, crypto weather. I don't know, man. Nah. I be thinking about it. I'll do something similar, but that's just too much. Too much energy for me. I would do that with something else, not with crypto though. It's too much work for crypto. You know, like that would have to be for something that's like, man, I don't even really want to be that famous. You know, I even think about being anonymous and doing this. That's what I'm actually thinking about. Just going, because I'm like, man, what if it gets really big? I mean, nobody knows what Calvin Klein looks like. I mean, they do, but if Calvin Klein walked past me in the street, I would never know, or whoever. So, or the creator of Supreme, I wouldn't recognize him. do a mini trailer. I mean, I've been doing mini trailers for the past 20 days. You know, and each time I'll probably do something a little bit different because I'm actually like learning what I like doing. I like where it's going. What do I not like? I mean, there's not really too much I don't like about it. But what I don't like is my favorite part about it is it's just me. So I don't really have a team coming up with ideas, sourcing suppliers. I'm doing all of that. So that's the worst part actually, is being by myself. But it's the best thing because that's cool to me. Amaze Balls. What up, Cryptonomus? Cryptonomus. What? Cryptonomus. Oh, like Nostradamus. What up, your friend Sami? Great to see Trevant. The E, there's no E, bro. Thanks. The E is invisible. Glad you're safe. Yeah, of course I'm safe. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. What you thought? I was in that mother holding it down. 48 hours, son. What up, Dylan? Peep Sniper Minecoin. Yeah, maybe. Nah, just like Zen on ETH. See, what I like about CB Zen, and I can understand for somebody who doesn't, you know, kind of isn't really into it. CB Zen is like a preface to what's about to start happening every time. Like, imagine just Zen keeps launching on every chain, because I don't know why people, I don't see why people stop making layers and blockchains. So I just see Zen getting to a point where when it launches, it just goes up and up and up because of everything that's built on top of it, the education levels of the community members. Like, CB Zen, it went down, but the amount of Zen that it has burned and is burning is relatively a lot to how much is on there. Now, is DB Zen going to be enough to keep it going? I don't know, because it looks like people are starting to slow down, which is kind of a good thing because I'm continuing to go into it every day. Let's look at it. You fucked up and talked about something that I like, man. I'm sorry. I got to show you. 10 billion so far today. No, I think that's yesterday. Let's see. 8. So, and it's burned 175 billion. Max total supply right now is 127. So it's burned more than it has been able to create. Just, that's saying something. That's interesting. We're onto something here. Now, it's not really growing that much. 859 holders, growing holders. It was like 700 something the last time I looked, but it's not really growing that fast. What I noticed this morning is this right here. This liquidity. 4.8. And I never seen this before, yo, where the liquidity is higher than the market cap. It's like, that's gotta mean something, right? I mean, it's the fully diluted market cap is how much value is being held in all of the coins. You know, that's the way of saying it. So let's see that number doesn't account burns, obviously, but I believe it accounts for stake. Fully diluted counts for stake, right? Doesn't fully diluted market cap include the stakes? So if this number, well, this number isn't bigger than, oh yeah, it is. It is the buy side liquidity is 3.9K. And that's higher than this. Now, that is giving me a type of vibe that says like, yo, this shit can't even be rugged. Am I? Nah, stakes in his burn? I don't think so. Then what? Because, okay, let's look at, let's see. There's a Zen that has like a fully diluted and I think it's AVAX. Yeah. Market cap is 83K. Fully diluted. Okay, so why is this avalanche like this? I'm here to learn, guys. I'm here to learn. What does this mean? Right? Fully diluted market cap is, man, it's been so long since I thought about it. Yes, it is. What up, Corey? What's the green footballs about? Okay, basically, I'm created these 25 footballs, right? They come out on NFL opening night. And each one of them comes with an NFT that grants you a private key with some crypto in it. Simple as that. That's like the simplest way to say it. And sometimes the people holding those NFTs get free crypto randomly. So something like that. No promises or anything. But it happens. And this one is in like 3 days. Thoughts on Zen launching on Shibarium? I'm not really interested. I want to see Zen come out. I'm excited about Optimism. I'm talking about that too. But I want to see Zen come out on a brand new chain. The data chain goes live, or like that same time where it goes live with DBZen, Phoenix, and like Zen Game, you know? And maybe something else. Jack. All at the same time. Like every time it comes out on a chain, it's going to have more burners. So I just think that's going to be an interesting recipe down the road here. Yeah, the fully diluted value will catch up because those applying LP no DXN is hyperinflationary. It's only you have a really short time frame, bro. It's only hyperinflationary for like the first 90 to 100 days, and then it like really slows down. Once it gets to 1 million coins, it's not really inflating that hard anymore. Especially the first 2 years, it pretty much mines all the coins in the first 2 years. So it's hyperinflationary. It's like, okay, for the first couple of days, you can't wait 2 weeks for the shit to kind of distribute a little bit. Fully diluted value is all the tokens, right? So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to figure out. It's not including these liquid and staked. Okay, so the supply is 100 and let's say refresh on this. So you're saying that it's not counting the coins because they're burned. I guess that does make sense. 1-4. Either way, man. This is counting the stake coins. .12. 128. Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know, man. How is this number different then? My point is, the only point I'm really trying to say is that it's getting really, really solid early on. From my eyes. You know. Nobody really has enough power to really push it down. It's like nobody really has it's getting to where nobody has enough ammo to really drive it down. But mints are coming out. So yeah. CBZN is a diversion from the cheap 910 Gwei. Yeah, I've been minting every day on ETH. I want to see if I had one that went through last night, actually. Nice. This is my new miner.
Pause.
Yeah, definitely getting those ETH mints in. Stay woke. I mean, this is the time, like, to be minting, bro. Like, the conclusion I've come to is that the best time to be mining is when nobody's doing it. Because when yours, especially Max, because when yours come out, you ain't gonna have much company. You know? What up, Rich? Hold on. No, it's not what fully that. It's the amount of token expected to come out because it's inflating and the price per coin goes down, reducing the fully diluted value. I gotta make the NFT art. I'm gonna make that tomorrow during the stream. But it's not gonna be any crazy art. Really, what I want to do next time is like make the NFT is like a receipt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, like, each time it's going to be different. And that's kind of where the value comes in, because somebody was kind of criticizing me saying that I think that I'm like somebody or something. Like, who does he think he is? Like, you think you're some? No, I don't think I'm somebody that now. I'm building that up now for when I'm like 50, 60 years old. Maybe I'll be a legend. Who knows? I got to start though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm anybody now, but the idea behind these releases is that maybe one day I will be. So, and yeah, let's just see where it goes. That's how I'm doing it. I guess you would say it's a bet on me, which is when I did the rugs, bro. You know, I was like, wow, these people believe in me. You know what I'm saying? It's like really heartwarming. Atropa and P-Dye. Let's talk about it. Hey, Atropa, didn't it renounce ownership? That's, you know, okay. Thanks. You know, now I can maybe put a lot in and feel kind of comfortable. I don't have to play with $100, $200 like you guys. Well, maybe not you, but people that are so crazy over P-Dye. Like, bro, how much money you got in that shit? You know that shit can just rug, right? But it can't now, though. That's good. So, yeah, very bullish. And, you know, now I'm kind of want to look into Atropa. I already have P-Dye. I mean, I had a lot more, but I still got a nice, I mean, that shit goes to $1. That should be pretty nice. But yeah, man, I can say that there's nothing. I mean, from what I understand, it does. I actually want to learn about it because I haven't really looked at it too much. But it seems like it's something that's like pulling up like sucking in liquidity and raising the coin that it's paired to. So yeah. And if that's working, which it looks like it does, because when I look at the liquidity for it, let's see. Yeah, 8.3 million and 7 million liquidity. You know, that's the same type of thing that I'm talking about, like where the liquidity just grows and then people sell and they can't get back where they were. So no one can rug it. So it just keeps on growing. And I think that's going to happen I think that's going to be pretty standard with crypto going forward. Is the liquidity in dollar just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And unless it's just something that doesn't work. Vitalik's new project. Nah, I haven't seen it. What's it about? Opening night's tomorrow. It might be. I thought it was on the 8th. I've seen the 8th. If not, it's all right. You know, I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna stress myself out. You know, if I miss a day or something like that, we just gonna go with it. What up, Mason? What the supply starts increasing by like 5% a day at 200. All releasing on new chain don't matter if the fees are low. That's why Jack's saying 300 max AMP for optimism, because the fees so low. Is we just break Zen. Yeah, man. I think you just not taking into the fact that the shit ends. Like that mining and shit ends. You have like a really low time preference. Zen is hyperinflationary for 2 years at least. Yeah.
We need to move Lonzo. That ain't no problem.
I'm here. You know, I see Zen as a way to just build up a bag of a currency. Like, of course I could, well, the best thing to do is sell it and get rid of it. But if I just hold on to it and just keep mining it if I just mine Zen for 8 years, well, imagine if I just do that. Imagine if I mine Zen 400 days, get the Zen, stake it for 1,000 days. You know, that's not that long, man. I mean, it's long, but that's like Hex. Hex's launch has been what, 1,200 days or something like that. I do that and I'm doing other stuff. By the time I get all that Zen, it's gonna be worth a lot, especially with the liquidity growing. You know, that's just my approach to it. It's just you keep on, just like people with Hex, man. And some people are different. Some people like want their shit now, and I'm like that sometimes with certain things too. But with Zen, I like the stats and everything about it. So I'm like really nerded out by that shit. So, you know, I'm kind of like how Hexkins are with Hex and T-shares and that shit. Dixon, 80 cents on Dex. Yeah, I haven't bought any in a couple weeks. I'm at 158. 8 cents. I got you. Yeah, 8 cents. Your Twitter space was wild yesterday. I ain't had no Twitter space. I was in one though. How was it wild? What did I do that was so wild? Oh, when I broke that dude Bitcode. Yeah, man, motherfuckers is AI, yo. Like I said something, because he said something about how ETH is gonna be, you know, irrelevant. It doesn't. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking like, man, all I use is ETH. I don't use Bitcoin. I kind of treat crypto how I would or how I do treat stocks. Like if I'm gonna own a stock, I'm gonna own a stock in a company that I'm actually using on a daily basis. So I'm gonna have some Apple stock. I'm gonna have some Windows. You know, I'm gonna have those types of stocks. So I ain't using Bitcoin, but for nothing but to cash out. That's the only thing I use that shit for, to cash out. So ETH, I'm using that. But I basically said something like that, and he just, and I just broke that motherfucker, and he left. And I said, yeah, what I said, malfunction. Oh yeah, malfunction. And it actually started sounding like a row, and I started tripping everybody out. It's funny. I was like, oh, damn, I probably tripped somebody out that was high or something. Malfunction, malfunction, malfunction. That's how you supposed to think. Bet on your franchise player, which hopefully is yourself. Yeah. Yeah. I call an FBI. I call him too. What? What up, Raph? Yeah, it's the backbone of P-Dye. It's pulling it up and forever will. The liquidity is a monster, unruggable. Yeah. So does it do that with everything that's paired to it? Asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. What up, more crypto? And how does it do it? Anybody got any source code? Richard said, why you snitch and switch on the gang? I wouldn't say I snitched. I just said what I knew. You know, snitching is when you have something. You're a snitch if you're telling on somebody that's doing something wrong and you were a part of it and you telling on them. That's snitching to me. There's nothing going wrong with me. So I just told what I knew. I haven't talked to Richard Hart. He's never sent me funds. There might be some other people who he might talk to. You know him, Matty Allen. He's probably talking to Matty Allen, right? Who else? RG3. Those guys are probably talking to him. You talk to those guys? They might know where he is. That's kind of like what I did. And you call that snitching, then, but shit. I guess I'm a snitch then, because I ain't sitting in no fucking cell for no motherfucking shit that I don't even know about. Niggas is crazy. When burn auction for Zen? Probably when Jack's mints start coming out, to be real. Like, I just got my first batch mints, my first single mints, those 361 wallets that I did. I just got those back like a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So people are starting to, the people that max minted the first couple of days, they're starting to get theirs now. So, and it was profitable. The ones I did on this wallet weren't profitable though. Those were the really, I don't know, I must have been really early on those because the gas was really high that I paid. What up, H Freeman? Appreciate it, man. What up, DJ Spree? It does that with every coin that you pair it to. So how is it doing that though? They will always have some BitConnect shit to say as well. You know, I've many times thought about putting BitConnect on my back and just because it's still going as a blockchain. Did y'all know that? Like, you can go look up the chain and it's still making blocks. The problem is it's proof of work. No, it's proof of stake, but it's like old. It's like it's not ETH. But man, I've always thought about like putting that shit on my back and like, yeah, like doing this. I could have did this with BitConnect. You know what I'm saying? And just hold on, what? 10,000 jailbirds, NFTs, holding one will ensure the FBI comes for you. It lets white crypto people feel like they are black. What? Oh, you talking about the jailbird NFTs? What up, Grav? What's the difference between a dry snitch and an informant asking for some friends? I don't know. I don't know what either one of those are. I don't get dry snitch. I don't get what that means. You have a 10-minute delay in chat. How do you buy the NFTs? OpenSea. There'll be a link that I'll post. FBI is cool people. I mean, if you're doing something that's you shouldn't be doing, then you might not like the FBI too much. But shit, they cared more about me getting my Bitcoin back than I did. I need to see what's up with that. Like, I just keep on being like, I need to see what's up with that. But I'm like, I just don't think they'll ever give me that shit back. But it's getting to where like that shit's worth a lot though. What up, Jama Beans? What exactly was BitConnect? BitConnect was it wasn't a dApp, so it didn't connect to a wallet, and that was but nothing did back then. Like, that's what's crazy. It's like, yeah, looking back at BitConnect now, yeah, that's not a good thing. But like during the time when there was nothing like that, it was pretty standard. You logged in and you would, how did that shit work? You deposited, I can't even remember, dog. It started with Bitcoin though. You would deposit Bitcoin on there, and I think you would sell the Bitcoin for BitConnect coins, and then you would lock them for 90 days or something like that. Damn, just 90 days, yo. That seemed like a long time. So yeah, I get it when people be like, man, it was a long time. It's like, was it 90 days, yo? 90 days was like, that's crazy. I remember people like, are you going to get your money back in 90 days? And then once the 90 days hit, man, that shit just, when people was getting their shit back, it was 90 days and they would give you like, damn, I can't even remember, bro. It would give you a percentage a day in BitConnect coins, and you could sell the BitConnect coins for Bitcoin and withdraw. And they said they had a trading bot that was trading, which it's not hard to believe. There's trading bots now, but it was paying such a high return that's what made people think that it wasn't real. Because sometimes it'd pay like 1% a day, sometimes it'd pay nothing, sometimes it'd pay 0.01%, sometimes it'd be 0.2, 0.5, and it wasn't. As someone new into crypto, it wasn't that far-fetched. Like, it made sense. But to someone who was like a seasoned financial expert, they would be like, oh, that's a Ponzi scheme. But shit was working to me. What's so special about Optimism? I have no idea. But I know Zen's going to launch on there. And it's going to be 300 days, yo. Did y'all hear about that? 300 days. Now, that's going to get me really bullish on ETH Zen. Because now on only 300 days, which has been longer than that for the first Zen, but for 300 days, at the end of 300 days, really it's going to be about 600 days, because you're going to have those people that start out, they're going to do max mints. So that's going to be 300 days. And they're going to get that Zen. And I mean, I wonder how profitable that's going to be. Probably not going to be too profitable. But after that, when people go to mints again after 300 days, like you're going to go from getting like a billion Zen or something like that to only getting your next mint's going to only get like 10 or something like that. It's going to be crazy. The first year, it's going to be all inflated out. And then the next year, you're not going to hardly get any when you try and remint. So they're going to all get pretty much minted out, and there'll be a little tiny inflation with the burn. Like, man, just to show what it's going to look like in 7 years for ETH, which is a hot minute. Like 7 years from now, that's 2030. How old will I be? I'll still be pretty young, bro. That's what I be thinking. I'll be like, man, my hex stake I have a 15-year hex stake, and just like a couple of them. 15 years? I mean, it's 13 years now. In 13 years, I'll still be pretty. I might have a few more grays, but I'll still be like this. And then it hold on, and then it dumped. But then look, and it only dumped because, like, I'm curious of how long BitConnect would have kept going for if it wasn't for. Hey, you're doing that. I wonder how long it would have kept going, because that's what made it crash. It's kind of like with Hex. It's the same thing. It's going fine, and then somebody accuses it of something, and it never was even proven. The people just didn't fight back. So I wonder where it would have been if, it fall back. USI Tech, yeah, I didn't get into that one. P3D. Okay, let me catch up with this Atropa stuff, because I am interested to know what I'm dealing with here. I'm not even caring about it as far as the coin. I care about it as far as pairing it with the coins that I like. That's what I'm into. I want to hear how that works. Cause fuck PDI, fuck Atropa. I'm about pulling up these copies, nigga. Let's do that. Check my copies out here. Shit. I wonder if have people started. I guess people have started pairing them with the copies already. Let me see. YFI. Rapos. USDC. Rapos. Maybe not. Die. I don't see a Atropa pool for this one. That's interesting. Ooh, Curve's up. Curve looks good on Pulse. My bad. But I mean, it's just me looking at charts. This isn't me selling anyone anything. Or it's just me looking at charts, guys. It's not me saying buy anything or sell anything. And the Tropa Dev has multi-millions they paid out. See, that's now you turning me off.
Pause.
I don't want to hear about no dev. I thought it was decentralized. But dev got to do with it. Like what are we talking about a dev for? I'm soft. Man.
Pause.
Dev? Yeah. Get out of here. A dev? Huge amounts of liquidity for a trouble. Yeah. See, now I'm lost interest, because I thought it was just doing something where it collects liquidity. Well, apparently it's somebody just buying them up. Gotcha. Starting minting Zen heavy on base. I saw in some of your videos that 20-30 minutes are profitable. I was trying to buy on base swap, but it wasn't working. Yeah, just use Uniswap. But I wouldn't buy it though. I still buy some, but I don't buy like I'm not buying a lot of it. It's a lot happened. Jack, P's in. Ooh, CB's in the back now. I think I'll buy some here. Yeah, I'll buy some. It's lower than it's ever been for me. I'm playing both sides. Base. All right. Is there a site for Atropa? Good question. You're one of the only ones left when I started crypto in 2017. Yeah, that is wow. The only people that's still around right now are like, I see Jerry Banfield, he's still around. CG. I need to in the arms of the angels. That's how I feel when I think about who's around. Like, ain't nobody actually. I mean, most of the big YouTube, like even BitBoy, he wasn't even around till after 2017. Yeah, there's a little opening right now for, crypto content creators. But it's just all so boring right now. ETH. Man, Uniswap got the game on lock, bro. Just switch the chain. Like, but damn, they done took off Hex. It's like, fuck. But man, like they on all the really major chains. You know, I dip my toe in when it dips down. Then you get a lot. Snitching means there is something to tell, right? That's a good point. Like, I didn't have nothing to really say. That's what the stuff they already know. What up, Taylor? You have to watch what gets paired with it. Right now, there's not a ton yet, but when people start making money with it, they'll likely turn to those. Zen on Tron. You know, Tron does have, their wallet does have EVM. They made their wallet EVM compatible. Did y'all know that? Tron looks good too. I still got my Tron. Pause, not dev, a deployer wallet. Yeah, but is that person clicking and making it do something, or is it all happening on chain? If it's not all happening on chain, then you know, then I'm gonna be kind of concerned that it might be too good to be true. Not that it won't work, but it'll be too good to be true. Like it's gonna eventually die. Like it's just kind of how I've seen things play out over and over again, man. Monopoly? Nah, I don't actually. Those are cards. It's not gonna open that box up. It's a Pokemon box right there too. So you know, I'm not even gonna open this. It's insane to buy CBZen. I don't see why you think that. I don't see why you think it's insane to buy it when it's all getting burned. It's burned more than it's, I mean, I could see how, yeah, buying any Zen is pretty insane. But, you know, yeah, buying it might be insane. But see, like, buying Zen on any other chain, I would say insane. Like buying Zen on ETH, that's insane. Buying it on base, that's not really insane. It might be insane right now because it's inflating a lot, but that's gonna slow down, man. Have you looked at Weft yet? Yeah, I got a little bit of that. I didn't buy much. Data Dash is another one. But I even think I've been around longer than Data Dash. I don't think I seen his channel until afterwards. And even him, he is like, you guys know we've been around since 2017. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, I've been around longer than you then. But I mean, I would say he's more financially smart than me. He appears to be. I'll give him that. But I don't think he's been around in crypto as long as me. Data Dash is legit though. He's always bearish though. He's always bearish. He was bearish this whole run up the past year. We're not, until we reach that 200 MA and capture it, we're not gonna, I can't see us doing anything. That's just how I see it. And he did that long ass pause. Where can we be bullish? This is how Data Dash be right here. Where can we be bullish? I'm just not seeing it. There's nothing on these charts that says to be bullish. That's my Data Dash impression. Let me get this damn Zen. Damn, it's going up. those who play both sides always get caught up. I mean, yeah, in the streets, but in crypto, that's called hedging. CG is all in on Zen. Nah, man, I think it's a very similar situation to me where it's like, this is consistent. Like, I don't like people putting me and him together, but I would say the thing that me and him have in common is we like constant income of crypto. It's always some coming. So something like Zen, Hex, something that you're getting something every day. I like it a lot. There's no supply on CBZ and it's still tanking. It's undervalued. Yeah, I think what you got to do, or what I'm doing, is I'm just going to sit and chill and wait for these mentors to just run out. You know, that's probably what's going to happen. And I'm going to just keep accumulating mine. Well, I'm burning it for DXN, but I'm actually keeping some too, because I'm like, I'm thinking that it's going to turn around. I can see people getting exhausted with minting, because minting is really cheap right now on there. It's like not even really worth it to even start them. It's like $1. It's like, why the fuck am I doing this? But the G rank's going up. So it's 7-day mints. 8, 9, 10, 11. I think on the 14th day we'll probably have another big inflation. Yeah, the first 60, 100 days, that's when that's what most people do in those short mints like that. But after they gone, maybe the first 300 days. You lose less when you're bearish. Yeah, I like that. What's up with Phoenix? Man, Phoenix, well, they just added on Zenmine, they just added Phoenix. Yeah, nice. They just added Phoenix. And that's very good, because now the reason, the real reason that I don't really mess with Phoenix is because I don't really have a proper way to track it. And now they got the calendar on here. So let's try and add. I know I got Polygon. So let's get a Polygon address. See how it looks. I think that's the thing that Phoenix needed. Is it needed some type of tracker, because the site, doesn't let you sort really that well. I just like the idea of having everything in one place. Let's add this address. See if it shows anything. I can't figure it out right now, but it's on there. So once I get it figured out and have my stuff on there and I can track it better, and see what I got coming. But it's such a long game. I think that's what the thing with Phoenix is. It's a very long game. What up, Hexkin X? The smart move is currently purchasing Zen on the ETH network, as you'll receive more Zen for your money compared to a full mint. Gas fees for minting 450 days from now are expected to be high as hell. Here's the thing. This is my idea for that. You're saying that like you're going to hold the Zen for 450 days. If I'm going to hold Zen for 450 days or more, I should mint it because I can get that amount of Zen for cheaper. If I'm going to trade and just do something for 20 days from now, then yeah, it's probably smarter to buy it. But I don't plan on doing the trade. I don't think anything's coming for Zen. I think they're going to just keep on pushing that shit back. So my approach is I'm minting because I want to hold the Zen. I want to have it for a long time and I want to get it for cheap as possible. So it's cheaper to mint it. You're basically getting it like half off by minting it and getting it 450 days from now instead of buying it and holding it for 450 days. Like if I bought Zen right now and staked it for 450 days, I'm going to pay more. So even if there's any profit, I'm going to get less profit. Now for the gas, if you're thinking gas is going to be high 450 days from now, then that means that ETH is going to be high and everything's going to be high and my mints are going to be worth a lot. So just like with Hex, I staked Hex, and then when the mints came, the stakes ended in the bull market, the stakes were worth so much in ETH that I didn't care about the fees. That's the same thing I expect to happen. That's what I expect to happen with Zen, is the mints are going to be worth a lot in the bull market. So it'll still make sense to end them. And even if not, you got Zen, what is it, Zenon, where you don't have ETH, but CG is a marketer. He just makes you think he is all in. Yeah, I don't think he'd be that. You know, DXN, sometimes I don't think he has that much DXN. That means I don't know. He might not be down from the ETH divs. Depends on what he did with the ETH divs. But if you got, how much they say at 30, it was at 32 or 82,000. I can't remember. So, who is CG? He's CGI. A figment of your imagination. As soon as OPZen launches, CBZen will stop. Yeah, I think when that happens, people will stop minting and it'll have a tail effect because you still got to wait for time to pass, So I think the good idea is mint. And with Rabby Wallet now, the way Rabby Wallet is, you can be on all the chains. If you know how to be on the block explorers, I can just switch between block explorers and mint on all the chains. Like I can be on base, have base block explorer up with the contract for Zen pulled up, mint, do a Zen mint, pull up, the Rabby will pop up. I start the mint and I just go to the next tab, which is post chain, click that one, mint, the pop up. I don't have to switch networks. That's what's dope about Rabby. So if I'm on a lot of that's where I'm trying to get to now. Like just do a start a mint, go to the next tab, start a mint, next tab, start a mint, next tab, start a mint, and I can just be minting on all of them. Do that shit, sit for like an hour and do that, and I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, minting on base got real cheap, man. It's kind of, yeah, the bottom fell out on that shit. That's why on Optimism, it's tricky because it's so fast. I would have said, waiting on Optimism might be best. But from what I seen, what Jack posted, it doesn't look like it kind of really cranks up until like day 10 or something like that. Let me see. Because it's better to get cheap. Somebody made a good point yesterday. It's better to get cheap gas than to be minting on the first day. Yeah, I voted meh on that one. I'm not really too interested in shit, Marion, whatever. It's like some pretend shit. Okay, so this is when it ramps up. If you miss day 1, your mints are 3.3% less on day 2. That's not shit, especially if gas is gonna be cheaper. If you miss day 30, your mints are 10% less on day 31. So that's still not that bad. So even waiting a month to start, you might really come up, bro. And like if you wait till day 30 when the G rank is like you do able to do like 450 days and you're doing 450 days for that cheap, you're gonna be getting the Zen back later than everyone else after the dump from everybody getting from the first 30 days. So that's just how I see it, at least. But yeah, I'm excited for this shit. I hope they don't be on the bullshit and be waiting fucking weeks. This is like literally one backspace, take off the 0 and deploy. There's no reason why this shit shouldn't be launching like nowish, this weekend maybe. I said when? What did he say? Nothing. Trey, tell us more about crypto YouTubers that drive you crazy. There's not any really YouTubers that drive me crazy because I just don't watch them. I don't know I wouldn't watch anybody that drives me crazy. Anybody that I watch is because I would say I tolerate them. Not too many that I really take what they say and do it. I just listen to other people's ideas and see, that's what you should be doing anyway. Just hearing ideas. CBZ is a job. Nah, man. Like, you got it all wrong, bro. It's not a job. It's just something to do. Like, it's a job. It's not a job if you're doing and you like doing. That shit's fun to me, man. You know what's fun to me? You know what's real fun to me right now? My post-chain mints. Only post-chain mints that aren't profitable are the ones that's like 100 days because I paid like 125,000 posts. But all the rest of them shits, I'm doubling my posts. That shit is fun. That shit is fun to me. Every day I got like 10 mints and they're like all profitable. That shit's fun. You know, when they keep doing, you know, another thing, I pull my LP on PostChain, my stable. That shit got a lot of posts in it. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna pull this. I pulled it. And what I did, I bought some, I pulled the LP and I took the stable coin that had shrunk down, but still was still a lot though. Like, what can I do with this? I bought some PostX, I bought some ink, I bought some and Hex on both chains. Yep. And now but I just ain't in the LP. It's like, I had stopped claiming the LP anyway because Zen's doing so good that I don't even have to do that in no game no more. I'm getting the Zen my pulse is being built anyway. And then you got the P-Dye shit pump. You got some pulse from that. So I got pulse. I got pulse. I don't need no pulse. So I don't need to be farming. It's just market buy. Pull this LP, market buy, up the positions, you know?
Nigga, give me some more.
Will PulseChain ever recover? I think so, man. I was listening to Crypto Nate yesterday in this Twitter space, and he was making some good points. Like, yeah, man, what they gonna do, man? It's kind of like you gotta prove it's a S word. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you're gonna be able to do that with Hex, man. The only way they're gonna be able to do that is if he don't fight back and he just be like, and he just roll over and just let them beat on him. But if he gets like some representation that goes and pulls up all his clips of him saying how he shouldn't expect anything, what judge is gonna look at that and be like, sentence him? You know, nobody's gonna be mad about that. I'm like, well, you motherfuckers got what you asked for. He told you that he wasn't you know, don't expect nothing. So yeah, I think it'll be fine, man. And I think it's gonna run. I think the reason I pulled is because I'm like, man, November is when he has that, and he probably won't go to it. But I think the speculation of him, some news, some more info coming out might get things going up. So, you know, that's just what I'm doing. I have 150 million Zen I can claim in a few days. Any thoughts of price during next bull run? Nope. No idea, man. I think when you get your Zen, you need to do something with it. That's what I believe in when it comes. I mean, that's like my new thing. When you get the Zen, do something with it. Burn it for DXN, stake it, holding that shit liquid, waiting for it to pump. You're gonna be an unhappy camper. There's a high chance it might start going up when you have it, but most of the time it goes down. So maybe store that value somewhere. That's what I plan to do. And stake some. That's what I do. I stake some for 1,000 days because I don't think many people are doing that. And 1,000 days is not that long. Especially now because nobody's staking now. This mint and burn makes no sense. How? How does mint and burn not make sense? It's going to go down. So you might as well store the value. And the best way to do that is by not hurting it any further and just burning it for DXN. That's what I'm doing. It might be the wrong thing to do, but that's just what I'm doing. I get my Zen and I burn it on Coinbase Zen. I burn it for DXN. I'm not getting a good rate. But shit, I think in a couple of months, it's paying ETH divs. If gas just goes up a couple ticks on base chain, it's going to make the yield go up. When DXN moving up, I think DXN will move up. I know something too. Zen popped when gas was high. When gas gets into that where it starts getting expensive to do stuff, that's when Zen goes up. Because it just piles on to the gas. Like, because what happens too, what I noticed happen is when we had that last crazy $1,000% pump in Zen, and it went from the way was like 100 or something like that. There was more minting during then than there would be now. People mint the most when gas is high. They backwards, man. They FOMO and they start minting when the gas is high. Even me, I got Zen. I was looking through some of them the other day and I was seeing how some of them started when it was 20 Gwei, man. Like, what the fuck am I doing, man?
And it's gone.
But it's still up though. But that takes away from the profit that I would make. So I think when gas gets up and it stays there, whether it be during a dump or a pump, that's when Zen's going to go. And everything's going to lift with it. DXN, everything's going to go. I have coin fatigue. I feel you on that one. Yeah. I have attention fatigue. Like, I can't pay attention to too many things. I can throw something at something and just let it cook, but trying to focus and keep up with it more than 2 or 3 things at a time is insane. I don't play Zen game because they kind of suck. Just max mint a little to play. This coin is really not a security experiment. I mean, if you don't like making money, then you're not gonna like it, Zen, you know. How high will the gas be? Hopefully it'll be high. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, like, the higher the gas is, the higher Zen's gonna be. That's just what I was saying. The higher gas is, that's just gonna make Zen go up. That's how it happened last time. When gas was the highest, that's when my Zen mints, when they were in, and I was up like 10x on some of them shits, man. Because Zen was up, but I didn't have many coming out. Matter of fact, I got one in today. Just remember, when is that? I got a pretty decent sized batch ending today. You know, for when it was started. This is when I first was, this one ending, this has to be when I first started tiptoeing out there and doing those CoinTool batch mints. Come on, man, load. It's like a batch of 70 VMUs. It's like the biggest one I've done so far. Did you add your address while on? Yeah, I did, but it didn't do that. Let's try it again. Maybe I did. Maybe I need to add the comma. Let's add the comma to it. New address is found. All right, let's see. Maybe I didn't. Nice, it's working. Appreciate that. See, look, I wouldn't even have known. 33 days. You know what I would like to... Oh, this is MZN. Steve, I know you're watching, man. What I would like to see is everything being on the calendar. So if I have a mint ending today, a stake ending today, a claim ending today, a Phoenix stake ending today, I want to show on all of them like this. Let's go to ETH. Like this right here. It'll be it'll be like 10 or whatever, but it'll show everything that I have to do that day, basically. That will be clutch because I still might miss it. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Maybe it is like that. Let's see. I wonder if I have any. Maybe it does work like that. Hopefully it does. Then I'll be able to get into Phoenix and pay attention to it. I'll have confidence that I'm going to be able to keep up with it. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Now, if there was something like Hex 2 that allowed me to stake Hex inside of the contract and burn Zen, that would be a fun, innovative game. Yeah, but why would I burn Zen? You know, stake Hex. You get into Hex 2. Maybe a portion of the fee goes to buy Zen. Those games are hard to get people into now. Nah. I think the ones that are still around from that time period, where those were launching, are cool because they're still around. Let me catch up. But how much then does a full ETH mint get you? What can you buy that for right now? Let's take a look and find out. Let's go here. And I will let you know. Because I had one that started yesterday. So 2.5. I think these are still cooking. So we'll say like close to 3 billion. 2,000. Well, about an ETH. So if I bought this much, then this is how much it would cost. But I mean, I started this man for like $500. $390. So how is it smarter to buy it? It's only smarter to buy it if I'm not going to hold it for 450 days. If I'm going to hold it for 450 days, then I might as well mint it and get it then and pay it cheaper. That's crazy. This one went through last night. I didn't think it would go through. And what I'm doing is I'm using, look at that, 10.8. I could have went lower. I'm using Zen Mints because if I got a Zen Mint that comes out and it's a billion Zen, just for example, I could sell it, or let's just say it's 2.3. I could sell this and go make like 5 more and make 10 billion for another 450 days. So, and the only waiting period that I'm really going to have is that first year. This first year that I'm doing this is the only real waiting period. Once these bitches start coming around, I'm getting them like every day, nigga. What? And it's profit? What? Right now, I just want to keep them going because I'm like, man, I really haven't been doing them. But now I am. Look at that. Fifth, fourth, fifth. And this is 2024. This is going into the bull. This is after the halving. The halving that happened has been 6 months since the halving. We should be going up everything by then. So, man, what? This shit fucking around be $10,000, nigga. What? Y'all niggas tripping. Even the ones on Pulse, I think might be like $100. Those $1 mints I'm doing now, they might be like $100, bro. That's what I'm thinking. And why I'm doing it. Hex stakes too. Maybe stake some hex. All right, that's what I'm doing. What up, Steve? It's the calendar. Nice. Great minds think alike, man. Okay, that's what's up, man. So now I can pay attention to Phoenix and have my Phoenix stakes and be confident that I'm gonna have something. There's a high chance that I'm gonna have some type of UI that'll help me keep up with them for sure. And which wallets they're on, because I'm like kind of all over the place with Phoenix. Nice. Hey man, make sure y'all donate. I've been meaning to send another. No, shit, do it now. Let's do it now.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
You know, let's keep this. Let's keep this going. Let's keep Steve nice and motivated. You know, make sure he pays for this stuff. Let's donate. I'll send a little something. Yeah. Aww. Thanks for all your hard work. Cause I know this shit ain't easy, bro. It can't be easy.
And it's gone.
Oh, y'all didn't see. Send him a little tip.
Pause. He
said next week for optimism. All right. Insane opportunity for OBZN. Yes. Like that shit it sounds so fun. And I you know, I'm turning off people that's mad. I thought it was immutable code. I thought it was immutable. It ain't launched yet. Once it's launched, it's immutable. They can, like, it's just optimism, bro. Like, I don't see the harm in playing around and like showing people. I think this will be great marketing for Zen, bro, to show what it does. And what I think will happen is I think it'll be really inflationary for the first, half? Let's see. To 250? Day 250? And then after that, I think it's just going to start stair stepping. Especially if it has now if it doesn't have a burner, which it should, a dedicated burn though. I mean, by the end of this, Zen Game should be out on there. DBZ NFTs, Zen Garbage Dump. I'm excited for that too. That stuff should be out. So, yeah, this is It's gonna be a fun experiment. That's how I'm looking at it. PZen will explode with DXN and Zen game. What do you think? Wish they launched DXN already on Pulse. Yeah, I wish they would have did that too, man. I think that was a misstep there. Because the excuse was there's no supply on Pulse chain, but there's no supply on base. So why'd you do it on base? And now they kind of already linked into this October date for the launch for Pulse chains in. What I think though is by that time there'll be a lot of inflation for Pulse in, so it should be down a lot. And the good news is the cheaper Zen is, the more of it that can get burned. Then speaking of, I gotta remember to burn for DXN on base. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a mint today. I don't have a mint till the 9th. 13 billion. Is that higher than yesterday? Almost. Yeah, any uptick in gas, like hopefully gas doesn't keep sliding. The lowest I seen was 12 right here. Nope, I don't see an 11. Oh, spoke too soon. Fucking again.
And it's gone.
There's an 11 in there. So 11, it tapped 11 or 1. So I'm not really familiar with the tech behind layer 2s. But I just had this feeling like you can't. I mean, I guess if you got somebody behind the curtain manipulating the gas, which they might, then maybe you can just keep on lowering the gas every time it tries to raise up, you just lower it. But I imagine enough transactions and it won't be able to go back down to these levels. So I don't know. We'll see. What was I about to do? Oh yeah. Let's do. Man, they got this shit on lock, bro. What up? Al is the man. Will the tweaks to OP Zen make it a better Zen? I don't like how cheap the gas will be, but I wish ETH Zen had a better inflation ramp. I think all it's doing, this is essentially what they did. They took this number, which starts at 3,000, and took off a 0. So it just happens in a faster time period. That's all it is. So it's just going to show us what happens to Zen over an 8-year period in 300 days. That's basically the purpose of it. So it's not going to make it better or worse. It's going to show what it's designed to do as far as distribution, price. Yeah. So what was I going to do? DB Zen. I'm about to say. Let's see Ethereum. Oh, it's this one. Game plan for DB's NFT. Nah. I think what I might do is I might wrap my oldest Zen NFT. There we go. Damn.
Damn.
You know, somebody in chat said they see this in liquidity. I'm sure it is something that's common, but still, though, that's good to know that it already can't be like pushed down much further. We got points here. Damn. Wow. Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do it live.
I don't know, man. That's a big ass chunk, bro. That's crazy though. Let's see what it do. It's just $15. Let's see. Is it profitable to burn? Yep. So I just look at these two numbers to see if it's profitable to buy or burn. And right now, if I burn, because this number doesn't count, because you get all the fees. Well, not all, but like 98% of the feedback. So if I burn right now, if I burn, how much do I have here? 443. We'll just say we're right behind this guy right here. So yeah, about double. And that'll put me number 10. That'll give me 300 coins right now. Unless people start piling in. Let's burn them bitches. And I'm helping. Now I remove those coins from the decks and I'm burning them. Let's do it's the only thing I don't like. I hate this part right here because I wish I could just type in how much Zen I want to burn and it could. I wish it was reverse. Like you type in the Zen and it tells you how many batches. So yeah, the divs are trash. Like this is definitely me making a sacrifice because I'm basically throwing away money. It's basically what I'm doing. I'm basically burning money in the thought process that this number right here is going to go up over time. And by the time it's up, I'm not going to be able to get in. I could wait. I don't know, you know, so I got a DCA. Let's burn it. I should buy some DXN too, just to make the price. Cause if the price goes up, like it's so small that I can essentially buy this shit. Well, I could pump this to like 15 and make everyone's number go up here to make more people buy. But yeah, I kind of want to because it's kind of bothering me. But basically, I'm just throwing away money for the sake of the concept to get it going. Should be about 14 now. It didn't go through yet. Anyway, why aren't you talking about buying Hedron on ETH like $800 gives you? Why would I don't want none. I don't want no Hedron. I got it from my Hex Mints. There's no, I'm not educated about Hedron. Like Hedron is like Zen because you got to really know the inner workings and everything that's going on with it to feel confident in it. So the people that's really into Hedron, yeah, if I was really into it, probably is a good buy. But I'm minting it for free, so I'm not tripping. I'm not going to be paying attention. Jack mentioned Zen is first in line to be chosen coin for Twitter X crypto wallet. Do you think Jack has ever spoke to Elon Musk over the years? I wouldn't be surprised if he has, but no, I don't think so. I think he's just like kind of like projecting what he wants to see. Kind of like creating your reality. The concept that gas price rise on CBZN and they continue to drop. I don't know what you're talking about, man. What are your thoughts on Forex Shark saying that he is giving up on drip and is on the community to keep it?
And it's gone.
I think it's funny. I didn't know that. You like the stream. Let's look at Peace up. He's twine. More money, more money. See, this one looks like it has a long, like looking at CBZN and then looking at PulseZen, like market cap and all that. It's like, ooh. Ooh. With no burn? Maybe that's why though. Maybe it's because, yeah, it's because of no burn. So. What's your thoughts on P-Dye? Yeah, I mean, I get how I get Atropa for the most part, but it still sounds like there's some centralized figure keeping it going. So I'm gonna hold on and see what happens. I got some P-Dye left. P-Dye reaching peg is a pipe dream. I think so. Now, the only way it's not a pipe dream, I think, is if Richard Hart is like behind it, saying he's got like some concept that, you know, and Atropa is that concept or something like that. Then, yeah, that's the speculation. Am I going to buy P-Dye thinking that? Hell no. But I'll hold on just in case, because I already made profit on it. What will you do with OPZen? I'm thinking only max mint within the first 10 days. That's a good question. How am I going to play that? I'm not going to mint on the first day. That's the first thing. I already know what the gas is on Optimism. I already looked that up. So let's go to let's go to base. It's Dex.guru. Maybe let's not use this one. Let's use. And we'll switch this. So we see the gay, right?
Pause.
The Gwei right now is 0.03. And that's about the lowest that, I mean, I've seen it lower on here, but we're already coming to a point onto optimism where it's already dead. 0.0, let's stretch this out a couple months. Let's go 6 months. You know, the lowest it was 0.008 Gwei. And then after it kind of came alive, 0.02, you know. So looks like I want to get mine for 0.02 and cheaper. You know, and that doesn't sound, probably not gonna be the first day. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna tell you what my strategy is actually, because you know I'm finding that I'm having a better experience when I don't tell people what I'm doing, especially on Pulse. I mean, Pulse is different because I did tell what I was doing on Pulse. Let's check our Pulse mints since PZen is up. What we do? I'm thinking about only max mint within the first 10 days, but not the first 3 days. Yeah, something like that. Trey, can you unhide me on YouTube chat? Who's that? Brian. I'll be saying, yeah, I do need to unmute you, but I don't know. Let me pull it up, Brian, so I can, I wonder what I muted you for. You must have said something. You must have been shilling something. Nah, you know what I think it was? I think I remember what you did. You did that damn Splassive shit. Remember Splassive, y'all? Remember Splassive, Bitcoin Brown? Yeah. I ain't forget. I'm glad I ain't go crazy on that shit. I don't ever go crazy on anything though. So I wouldn't have anyway. Let's see. It's probably under settings. Permissions. No. Community. Yeah. Let's see. I don't see you in there right now. I'm gonna try this, and then I'm gonna try and do it later. Yeah, I'll try and find. I'll leave this up so I can, and I'll try to find you in my spare time. If Richard Hart beats the SEC case, what are your price prediction for Pulse? I don't know. I think it'll be very good though. I don't think we're going to go lower than pretty much where we are now. That's why I pulled my LPs, because we're at the price where Whales got theirs for the sacrifice. We're around those prices. So I don't think we might trend under that value for a little while. I'm not going to pull up the chart because it's Pulse. I'm not going to miss that, but we might trend under that for a while and then break out. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not bad. Oh, no, we good. Well, I need to do my mints too. Nice. Perfect. 450. I love when it's the max is a day like that or an amount like that. Whoa, 70 cents.
Damn.
Oh, you can't do 4 or 5 no more. Damn. It's crazy how stuff always messes up when you're trying to like live stream. Like shit don't be working. There you go. 143. More football talk. Yes, I agree. 2 days left. Now, I don't have the case up here, but they come with a case too. A glass case. I'll probably have it up here tomorrow. Glass case with a light. It's fire. It's a bet on me. 450. Damn, 70 cents? I don't get what's making... How is it that much lower? Damn, 12. But it was like that yesterday and it wasn't that cheap. I don't know, man. Layer 2 is gonna be tricky, bro. It's gonna be tricky. I think optimism, it might be best just wait for the gas, just because even if you miss out on that first, couple of days and you're getting 10-30% less, your savings in gas is gonna make up for this like by a lot. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna probably stick to base because everybody will probably leave base and go do that. I'll probably stick to base. Kind of like how everybody left post chain. And wait till, like right now, what's funny is the best strategy might have been waiting for base to launch to start minting on post chain, and then waiting for optimism to launch to start minting on base. And then when something else comes out, start minting on optimism or something like that. Because it really comes down to your cost and getting your cost down as cheap as possible. Like these shits were $7, fam.
And it's gone.
Pretty much. So it would be much better to start now. Yeah, base house, I saw that. I don't think that had anything to do with Zen, to be real. Zenmon shows ended Phoenix stakes with current ones. Is that a bug? Like this is like when I start feeling like, oh, this is a waste of time. When it's like $1.50, it's like I could be doing something else. Thank you, Richard Hart Explorer returned 6 million. Oh, that shit got hacked too? I didn't know that. That's news to me. If you wait to mint, won't your max mints come out after everyone else's? Yeah. It's actually, I mean, we don't know, but that sounds practical. Like I would want mine ending when most people's aren't. Like I don't want mine ending when everybody else is trying to dump. I want it when there's none coming out. So that's my idea. What up, Lita? Let's see what's going on Twitter. See if any breaking news. Up 1 minute ago. Since OP then will have 10x difficulty in AMP, we are considering 10x X1 airdrops for all burns of OP Zen. What? We are considering 10x X1 airdrops for all. Okay. Yeah, he really trying to get this shit going. I think this is going to be good marketing for Zen. I like it. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck what you do on the other chains, bro, or X1 or anything. I just like that once it's launched, you can't change anything. That's what I like. You know, I don't care what little minor tweaks you make. Shit, make the staking APR higher. Fuck it. Shit, rank that shit up to 1,000. Let's see what happens. You know, I'm with it, bro. I love. You know the best way to experience Twitter? Don't get on Twitter for like 3 hours. Bro, clean up. So you got draws all over the place. Hey, man. Hey, Coach Prime. I mean, I don't want to turn this to a sports channel, but what? Like, so who is this? Who is got this on my timeline, bro? I'm not even following this dude. Am I? Oh yeah, who's this? Who the fuck is this? Somebody done changed their whole account. It's weird. And boys. Who is lighting on this Tesla shit, man? It must be just some Elon. Oh, definitely. Well, shit, I'm gonna be there asleep. The last one they had was good. It just, the translation takes up a lot of time. It's best to listen to that on the playback. You can skip through it. Yeah, man. Pulled my LP. Yeah, no. Might be a move. How is Joe Paris always popping up on my shit too, man? Following me. Oh. Thanks, man. Moving on. Yeah. Friend tech is for girls, bro. Yo, you can be a nice little pimp on that shit, actually. Friend tech, what I do is I'll see a girl that joins and I'll buy them and then I'll go in there and start telling them how to pump this shit. What you need to do, just keep talking, keep chatting. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a place for pimps and hoes, bro. Then I dump them after a little 25%. Yeah, y'all niggas tripping. MetaMask? No thanks, I'm good. Oh, thanks, man. Jack, let's look at that. Ooh, on a dip. You know, I would say just let this thing cook. Let them get out. And then I was kind of advocating selling PZen if PZen pumps for Jack, but only if it's like turning the corner. I'm not going to be like throwing into the pit, but if PZen starts to go up, making that trade, like actually there's a pair. Jack and PZen. Got that a trope on there. I think it's this one, 44. Yeah. Yeah. And then we can see, switch to Jack. Oh yeah. So PZen is outperforming that shit. So yeah, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's not a liquidity, but you can use it as a indicator. But I think I'm gonna wait. So I think P-Zen is cooking, man. It's due for a little run, a little jog. What y'all think? They still $7 for you. You still paying $7 for a basement? You kidding? Jack said, "Arp, same thing, 300 days." Hey, cool to me. Yes, two explorers, one regrets his actions. I don't know why he didn't do 300 day for base. Probably didn't think about it. If you like T-shares, you can get 60 to 80% discount with Hedron. Yeah, but aren't they like maxed out stakes? You know, that's going to be attractive in like 10 years. 10, 15 years, that's going to be something. But being that they're all maxed out, I think I'm out. I need that I'm out button. OP Zen, overpowered Zen. I said optimism Zen makes me optimistic about Zen. I like that. Zen on optimism makes me optimistic about Zen. I like that. It does. It actually makes me just want to go ahead and get into ETH Zen. Cause it's like, oh, if you want to show me what's supposed to happen over an 8-year span with Zen in 300 days, it must be something good. It must be something good is going to happen. The supply is going to stop. ESPN don't even work no more. Pepe pumping? That's funny. I had a feeling, I was like, yo, Zen Pepe might be the one that's already down there. Man, he should. And being that this one is manually burned, yeah, he should buy it when it's cheap and then burn it right now. Like, if he would have held, imagine if the Zen Pepe Iceman would have held all that PLS for right now to buy P-Zen. He could pump that shit. But he was doing it the whole, which is not really a problem, but because you don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, that's what's up. Oh, I asked Jack about Token Factory. He said the contract is done. Let me see what he said. It's like the contract is done. Something along those lines. The code is mostly complete. Now working on UI. Nice. Because I want to relaunch the More token. Because I want to be able to trade it and buy it and trade it. Kind of like how Jack can buy and trade Zen and talk about it, you know? Even though More has all those tokens burned, it's just this one is just a sticky situation. I wouldn't say dump it because I don't know how that's going to get handled. I wouldn't say dump it. I'm not sure how it's going to be handled, but that's what I want to do. I want to relaunch it over a long period, like maybe like 300 days or something like that. Burns in to get it. Yeah. And then it'll be fun. And then I can be like really buy more and not feel like, who's watching? What did I just say? You know? Yeah, but that liquidity, that's an interesting cookie right there, man. I could just sit and watch these shits all day, bro. What about Zen on ETH? I haven't even looked at this. I didn't even look at this, yo. I'm not even thinking about this. It's just doing nothing. Crazy how we're really working and testing things during the bear while no one else is here. I feel that's hella bullish. Yeah. I seen a tweet from, is it Alex Becker or something like that? I think his name was Alex Becker. He was saying that there isn't going to be a crazy bull market again that just hands out free money. I'm like, well, you must not have been around during the last one, because this is exactly how it always goes. It goes to the gains go to the people who are around right now. If you're not around right now, you're not going to catch all those gains. And it's really hard to be around crypto right now. There's really nothing going on. You got to really be into the technology to be around right now. Base Ethereum $5-7. Bro, you need to stop doing that. I think you might need to change your node or something, man, because you're really overpaying. Like, I'll do one right now. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, you might need to change your node, man. 86 cents. That's crazy. Yeah, don't do it anymore, bro. 487. I mean, that's bad for you, but actually kind of good for the price. I wonder how many other people are like that. Yo, Phantom been kind of popping lately. It's only a couple in liquidity, but I mean, for what it is, it's kind of doing something. What's going on? And I keep checking like DBZen, and it's like not really saying anything's happening. Damn, it's 1 o'clock. I mean, it's kind of trending up. Yeah, look at some of these. Damn. Yeah, there's no liquidity though. You gotta burn. Like, I can be like, oh damn, Polygon DXN 6 cents. I can say that shit all day long, but I'm not gonna get that price. Even if I try to burn, I mean, I can, but if I try to get a lot, I'm just gonna not get a lot or overpay. So yeah, this is I'm convinced. $25. But that yield though. Hey man, what else been going on, man? I want to talk about like I meant to record this. What else been going on? I want to talk about some entertainment stuff, like in the real world. Why do you think the bull run follows the halving just because miners get half the reward that leads to a bull run? Questioning if coincidence or what's the reason. I think that happens because Bitcoin is the biggest crypto, and when people start making money in Bitcoin, they start taking it and doing other stuff with it. So it flows throughout the crypto universe. So when Bitcoin goes up, people get excited about ETH. People get excited about everything that they're in, and it pushes everything up with it. That's what I've noticed. So I think the best indicators just track the halving as far as when and where we are in the market. And where we are in the market right now tells me fucking all in crypto. Do everything, get into crypto. Like every time, like we're in this little blue area. We're turning blue. We're like right here. So, I mean, unless this is never going to happen again, which it always feels like. It always feels like, the last time it felt like that. This time I was pretty convinced. I was brand new. I was convinced. I think everybody's convinced. This one was a little bit scary, but still pumped to new highs. So we might get one more dip. I think what will shake everybody out this time is that we made a new low on this pullback. We made a new low on the pullback, which I think we're about to experience right now. That would, or start threatening new lows. That would shake out a lot of people. Let's look at it. Oh, this is my chart too. I've seen a lot of people saying not a lot of people, but saying this is the most bearish Bitcoin cycle we've ever had. Like this is the longest bear market we've ever had. In reality, it's like the exact same as all the other ones. So this is one thing I noticed. This is all stuff that I found on my own, by the way. So maybe take it with a grain of salt, but it is interesting. From the bottom to the halving, 57 bars. From the bottom to the all-time high, 110 bars or 110 weeks. And then from here, from the bottom to the halving, 73 bars. Bottom to the all-time high, 153 bars. So a little bit longer of a bull market. Then we got from the bottom to the halving, 74 bars, only one more week longer, and only 1 week less to the all-time high, which is 152. And here we are. Look at this shit.
Hello. Wake the fuck up.
74 bars from the low to the halving. And if we play out like we've been playing out, let's just go ahead and pull that all the way up there. Let's just go all the way up to 1.5. So maybe it's different this time, but it's interesting. You got to admit, this is interesting, bro. 73, 74 bars, 3 halvings in a row. Possibly 2. This is I would damn near say this is proof. Damn, Pacey Crypto came out the woodworks for that one. What up, Pacey? I damn rose Pacey Crypto from the dead. Damn. Damn, these motherfuckers bullish as fuck. You held BTC through March 2020, you can hold now. Yeah. If you ain't get shaken out through that, man, you deserve even now. If you just didn't get shaken out through any of this shit, man, you deserve every ounce of gain that coming your way. What up, Josh? Deion Sanders deserves that green football with 21 on it. Yeah. Cash Money Bird. Oh, y'all talking about stuff y'all want me to talk about? I got you. It's the visualization of the supply journal. What you talking about? Logan Paul, I ain't into that one. I didn't catch that one. Blueface find out Christian Rock is his cousin. Is that true? Or are you trolling? Big Three had championship in London. Kramer bullish on BNB fake was hilarious. Oh, that was fake? Damn, these motherfuckers getting good, yo. Cash Money, Birdman picked BG from the pen. How long was he in jail? Oh, that's the first thing I thought. Like, damn, how long was he in jail for? He been in jail this whole time? Damn. Dion said, okay, Vitalik is trying to make privacy pools in Ethereum to help weed out criminals. Oh man, I gotta check my phone. See what's going on in the real world. Okay, she's on. Hey man, Find My on the iPhone kills a lot of arguments. Go ahead and open that up. Get your partner on that. Y'all got iPhones. It's clutch. What about privacy pools? Okay, interesting. Doing more gaming content. How's that going? I remember I won 100 worth of BTC from your streams back in 2020. I need to bring that shit back. I'm trying to think, like, can I do that and not be losing money? Because when I was doing it the first time, it was easy because I was making that profit. Now, in a bear market, it's not so easy. Ooh. The halvings are basically mathematically fixed time periods. Exactly. And that's very bullish and predictable. 2012. All right. 10 years. Still a long time. Yeah, I think we move up 2024. Things start getting bullish. And then 2025, it's like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did all that stuff I did in 2023. I think that's usually the vibe. Last time it was 2019. I'm glad I did all that stuff in 2018, 2019. Thank God I got in the Hex or whatever it was, Phantom, whatever. It's going to be something. But you know, the issue with this bull run is I haven't really bought too much. So if we rolling over right now, like I kind of want to get some of this stuff. But what I learned is a lot of stuff doesn't recover. There are some things that come back, but most of the stuff doesn't. That was hot last time doesn't come back. AVAX, will this come back? I think AVAX will fuck around and do something like this. Boom, and then just roll down. You know? Or maybe not that dry, that's 2027, but still. Anything that's like been around, I think it could still go much lower. I think AI stuff might be the move. Something like what's something that's AI in here? I think Ocean, I think that's AI. I think all this stuff is like AI. Whoa. You know, something like this though, it might be a good buy because it's down so much. Some meme, I don't even know why they're saying here. Don't care. Stargate. I mean, these are weekly charts too. So, ooh, what's this? SNX. That looks like that. You know, it's cooking. You know, that looks cooking. Looks cooking-ish. SHIB. This is AI right here. What's the next meme for 1000X? Jack. RLC. This is an old one right here. It's AI Ray. That's Dex. I think this is AI. So some of these things are pushing new lows. I mean, it won't hurt for me to throw like $100 at it's like all these things. maybe turn it into like 10K if I can hold on to the top. Yeah. It's injective, man. I cannot get this shit down. Same thing with IMX. Oh, IMX went down. ICP.
Pause.
Flare. Damn. Yeah, I think Flare. Flare was a hedge for XRP. You know, in hindsight, it was a hedge for XRP, you know, failing to win. Flow, damn. Fetch, that's another one that won't go down. These are probably the most bullish ones that like won't go down, like Fetch, Injective. Nothing is happening until crypto elections. That's next year. Right? Yeah. What do you think about Gala? I think I have it on here, but I'm not into making new wallets. And I believe this is not EVM. I'm not into downloading a new wallet, some new keys. That's just not, that's why I'm so bullish on everything that ain't like that. That ain't Gala, like even Casper or whatever, Casper, like that shit's going up. It's like, I gotta download a whole new wallet. It's gonna be dead. It's gonna die because it's not compatible. Now that stuff might become compatible though, but I'm not into it. I'm not mining. That's how I feel about a lot of cryptos. Gucci was trying to sign for 1 million, but Barry McGrath got him and threw him back first day out. DCA and Hex. I think, this is just my thoughts. I'm not telling you what to do. I think Hex will do good, but shit, if that shit go back to all-time high, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I think if you already have I already have a ladder set up, so I'm DCing a little bit at a time. It's like down a lot. Like yesterday, when I pulled my LP, I bought some X. Because you can buy a lot right now too, actually. It's kind of crazy how much you can buy. Sounds like you only really bullish on Zen. I'm not really bullish on Zen. I see that how to play that game. But let's keep it 1,000. What's going on with the footballs? Oh, I'm glad you asked. So you see these footballs back here? Matter of fact, let's pull it up on Twitter. You get a better shot of it. I'll probably do the photo shoot tomorrow. So I made these 25 footballs, right? And each one of them comes with an NFT that has unlockable crypto inside of it. And you can bid on them September 8th. It's like 2 days from now. And it comes with a glass case. And the glass case lights up. So it's kind of cool. So get ready for that. The biggest value that will be in one NFT will probably be like 1,000, maybe more. I don't know. And the lowest will be like $50. I want to get to the point where I'm not doing the crypto inside of them though. And I think maybe a couple more drops like this with crypto inside, but I do see that the crypto inside of them does kind of like, man, you making people, cause you got, you know, so I don't want to have that. I don't like that element of it. So I want to just get it to where people want the thing and they're not buying it for the NFT. Now, what's crazy is when I did the rugs, there was a vibe completely opposite of that, where people were like, I want my rug. I want to get rugged. So I think it's probably already there. Trey, stop. We don't talk prices. You brought it up. I didn't talk about how much I think they're going to go for. I said how much was in there. If you only had $300, where would you put it if you had to put it into any crypto right now? At anyone. Okay, at anyone. So me, what would I do if I only had $300? It depends. That's still a loaded question, because how long you been in crypto? What's your education level? Do you know what MetaMask is? You know, if you don't know what MetaMask is, just buy Bitcoin. I would say $300. What would I do with $300? I would probably make a Centurion. That's what I would do on ETH. That's what I would tell myself to do. You know, what would I tell somebody else to do? Probably just buy Bitcoin, but that's not going. I don't think it's going to $300. I would say just buy Bitcoin as often as you can. If your education of crypto isn't that high. Then if your education is that of, I know what MetaMask is, I got a bunch of wallets, I'm fucking out here, bro. What you about to do? Centurion. Or $300. Yeah, that's a loaded question. If I only have $300 to put into crypto, if you ask him it's hard for me to give anybody else's answer. I like to say what I tell my cousin to do, or my brother or my sister to do. I would say that ain't enough. First off, so put that in Bitcoin and keep on doing that. Bitcoin, ETH. It's the safest advice. Risky advice, Centurion. There you go. Trevon NFT Shopping Network. Yeah, I know some software where you can actually do that, but I'm not a developer. I think it'll get there though. I think like doing it like the way I'm doing is more artistic and more authentic and real. You know, having code, it'll get there. It'll definitely be easier too. It's just hard though. I can't wait for the next one. I think I'm gonna say what the next one is. I think the next one is pretty obvious what I'm gonna do next. And that's why I kind of don't want to do that one, because it's so obvious. It's gonna be like, man. But I mean, a year of doing these, I'm gonna have a really nice operation going. If I'm doing this for a year or a couple of years. Yeah. Footballs and rugs I'm in. Football and a rug in the sale. Nah, the rug's already sold out. Will bid be in ETH? I think it's best to have wrapped ETH on OpenSea, but I think it'll take USDC too. But the auction will probably go for a day. Bitcoin is the safest bet if your crypto education ain't too high. You're right. Hit and run. What you mean? You trying to say this is a hit and run? I'm not gonna make anything from this. I'm probably gonna lose money on this. That's what I imagine. Because this was like the first time I did well, yeah, it's the first time. It's not the first time I ordered like a physical thing and with the intent, because the rugs was the first thing. But this was the first time I actually focused on like getting the presentation right. So I would say after everything, I haven't done the math, but I would bet after everything, I don't know, it might do really good, but I'm just gonna keep my expectations low. So I'll probably even lose money on this. Drip a penny? That's crazy, yo. Drip at a penny. I mean, it's cheap and it still works. How much liquidity is there? Let's see. Drip, drip, drip. Down to 0. Remember that? Drip, drip, drip. Down to nothing. It's on you. It's on you. That's an inside joke right there. 389K in liquidity. Yeah, that's gonna just go to nothing, man. Man, I mean, it worked. Hopefully you didn't compound. Hopefully you didn't just keep claiming over and compounding over and over and just claim and sell. That's the best way to play drip. I think everybody knows that now, and that's why it just keeps going down. You can get in now and still do pretty well. If you get in on it, something doing like now, that's what I did. On one of them dips way up there, I got in a drip and just claimed, so claimed. I probably made my money back. I didn't really keep up with it, but it was a nice little check every couple of days. I've been using BTC on Tron too for some DeFi. Hey man, you know what's crazy? Toucan still has 50K in liquidity. Compounding losses. Yeah, Toucan has 50K in liquidity after all of that. I wonder what's up with the minting on that. I can't remember. I think the cap supply on Toucan like 100K. It's at 37, so it's still got a lot of inflation left. But let me see something. Because I was looking at all of it the other day, you know, doing my maintenance, buyback and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like this stuff still builds up Tron. The wallet still builds up Tron to do the buyback. Toucanair.com. I was about to hit pause because I thought I was doing a video. Oh, I don't have a wallet. Never mind. But I think when I click on pool, it's like 300%. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's funny as fuck. Peason is the best. What makes you say that? Because you got Pulse Chain. Bankroll days. I'm about to get out of here, man. It's been nice. I'll do more of these. I'll do another one. I'll probably live stream tomorrow too because I need to do the photo shoot for these balls.
Pause.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming in. I'll talk to you in the next one.
Sensational.